I went in for a simple cough. They come back, your labs are out of whack.
Lawrence Mallory got bad news last April. His diabetes had progressed to the point of kidney failure, but it got even worse for the 41-year-old.
The next following week, they're checking for blockages. They're saying, okay, you got to have open heart surgery. You have to have a quadruple bypass because they had 5 blockages in your heart.
Mallory's world had suddenly changed dramatically, and the longtime call center supervisor would have to learn to ask for help.
Right, that really put a stop to like my whole life almost, because I was so used to doing what I wanted to do, working, being able to do and maintain and do everything I wanted to do myself and not depending on people.
An even more important source of help would be getting disability benefits from the Social Security Administration, which he applied for once he was released from the hospital. It did not go well.
Got to the interview part, they said, hey, well, we can't continue because the caseworker didn't close out your case. That was June. When they rescheduled, my interview was October.
That holdup at the Petersburg office meant waiting 4 extra months with no income. But Mallory says even once he had his interview and was told his application was in order, he heard nothing for weeks.
They get put out because they're waiting. Who has 200 days to wait for a simple answer?
So in addition to checking his account online, he started asking at the office itself. His face-to-face interactions were not productive.
When she looked and saw it was me, what are you doing back down here? I thought I told you we had everything we need. To me, that's an insult. That's the wrong words to say to somebody because you don't know what a person is going through. It sent me into a depression. Like I said, I didn't want to be around people. I didn't want to be bothered.
That's when Mallory reached out to CBS 6. I contacted a spokesperson at the Richmond office to see if someone could talk to Mallory about the status of his application. She responded that someone would follow up with him.
It put fire under them because before then, I got no calls, nothing. After contacting you all, 4 people called me that day to follow up on my case to let me know. But that's the only thing I was asking at the beginning. It was some type of answer.
Mallory says thanks to his very understanding landlord, he has not had to leave his home. But he says he worries about others going through the same struggle he has and knows in some respects he's been lucky.
I thank God for my family, like my mother and my father, because if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be in this situation. But I feel bad sometimes because my mother is 75, my dad is 70. They're still getting up and going to work when they shouldn't be. I should be taking care of them or doing something, but the roles has been reversed. And they're taking out of their pocket. I know they're on a fixed income. They're taking out of their pocket to help me when I should be helping them with the situation.